Matchup tonight, Greg. Two teams that could not be hotter.
And the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of ball.
Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. They've got Bruce Brown. Portis is out there with Harden. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard position. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last three go. Way too competitive for that.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Got that one up quick. Giannis has got 7 points in the game.
You know, I know Giannis would rather get inside, but he's got the touch to make the mid-range shot, and he needs to take it when it's available.
Here's Jenkins. And again, it's Louisville converting.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. It feels like nobody can stop him.
For Antetokounmpo. Jenkins can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Jordan and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates. Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
So it's the Bucks now. Louisville getting their last shot to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Jenkins.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And the shot goes down. Harden's got his second bucket tonight. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter player.
I would not disagree at all. I mean, he does everything and does it all well.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
And it's Brown missing. Here's Middleton. Jordan trying to free himself up. The kick out to Holiday. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Conchar can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Here's Jenkins. Louisville, no good that time either. Bucks leading by 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And Louisville making a change here. Cassell's checked in. Here's Holiday. Here's Holiday. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Giannis a screen on Brown. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo out of bounds. Louisville takes possession. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at Louisville. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Milwaukee. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And I think for Milwaukee, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Here's Cassell. And again, it's Louisville converting. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserve.
You know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
A different look for Louisville. Coffey's checked in, and it's Amon Shumpert in for Conchal. And the Bucks with possession here, trailing by 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was 1 step ahead of him the entire way.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Louisville getting their last shot to go. There's the pick with the drive and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets going, he stays high. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulder.
Coffey can't get it to go. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside, Walker. Here's Bates Diop. He's covered by Cassell. And again, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
All right, Buckers coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dancing.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Milwaukee. Bielitsa, who checks in for Louisville. And here's Louisville. They trail by 1. And that one's good, Shumpert.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Louisville. He comes into the game concerned with how Kemba Walker's energy inspires his team. Coach said when Walker gets rolling, they get pumped up. He's a major catalyst for them. If you can stop him, you can control the momentum of the game. At least that's the idea in theory. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris inside, guarded by Shumpert. It's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Coffey. And again, it's Louisville converting.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
There's Walker with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, over the last couple of years, Walker has increased his three-point percentage. That sweet shooting stroke is now a lot more consistent.
To the paint, here's Ross. And the jam by Ross.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got 10 points in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Shot's good by Walker.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
That one good for 2.
And the floor awareness of Walker impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
A three from Bielitsa. Buries the long-range jumper. Bielitsa's got his second basket. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Louisville out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
All right, Hookers coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Louisville.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jordan. And it's Walker in a point guard.
For the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
Floats it up for Giannis.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots. Does a really good job setting up a shooter.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And it's James Harden with the rebound. Louisville leading by 4. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And for Louisville, they come off a good outing against the Heat. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Harden's shot is good.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Holiday against Harden. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Brown. It's hauled in by Brown. Outside Portis. Conchar, the pass to Harden. Now here's Portis. Over Jordan. And again, it's Louisville converting.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, boy, DeAndre Jordan still able to throw down these fantastic dunks. And he loves when he gets a chance to do so.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots a fader. And another basket for Milwaukee. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The 17-footer. And again, it's Louisville converting.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service down. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Louisville. Jenkins comes in for John Conchar. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Louisville. They lead by 4. Over Holiday. That shot is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
DiVincenzo against Harden, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Steps back and fires. James Harden with the rebound. Louisville leading by 4. Brooks outside. From deep. Rebound by Drew Holiday. And it's Milwaukee's ball.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
Taken away by Holiday. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get him.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long term. Quite honestly, he really does complement this roster.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. A big group substitution here for Louisville. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Drew Holiday.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
1:56 left to play here in the half. Here's Harris, and he drops it in from the low post. Harris has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Conchar. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Ross. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here's Louisville. Here's Cassell. Hits it from 3-point range. Cassell's got 5 points so far.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And they pick up 2. Jenkins got the lead up to 7 now for Louisville.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Shots good by Walker. Walker's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. From deep 3-point range, and again it's Louisville from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Jenkins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Ross. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over him.
Walker with it. Now right defender. Here's Nora. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Walker goes in. drops in the layup for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, this little fella, Kemba Walker, is a treat to watch, especially when he takes it all the way to the cup. He's got explosive speed and finishes with ease on the drive.
James Harden getting it done for Louisville. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
So far, so good. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they perform. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
All right, and now let's get to this first half and talk about the players who are leading their respective teams.
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in their building and watching at home must be eating this up. You know I am.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for Louisville, they've got Harden. Bruce Brown is out there with Portis, and it's Conchar into the two-guard position. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Jenkins the pass to Brown. Over Holiday. Harden missing again.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
The baseline J, and that's good for 2. Harden's got 17 now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Giannis with it, and it's Harden picking him up. No good off the back of the rim. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Shoots. Louisville, no good that time either. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Timeout away. And the longest section is 3 T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
for Louisville. Brooks comes in for John Concho. And it's Wright in for James Harden. DiVincenzo's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. The three. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Portis. The pass to Jenkins. From deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle, Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Right from outside, bangs home the trifecta. Wright's got 5 now.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand on things.
The drive by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Portis. That 3 off the mark. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Oh, what a play! Woo!
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Antetokounmpo gets to Holiday. He lobs it up, deflects the pass. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
Knocked away. And the Bucks with possession here. Middleton can't get it to go. Louisville trails by 5. Wright for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nice shot by Portis.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Which Lovis section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Substitution here for Louisville. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Chris Middleton.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Inside, here's Ross. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Louisville trails by 5. Fires from deep. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
Now, that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's Walker. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Wright for 3. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here is Ross. He has 5. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Wright. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Wright's got 10 points in the game.
You know, guys like Wright, the energy he brings is contagious and good for the whole team. He never lets up, always going full throttle.
Shot's good by Walker.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
It's Bielitsa. Warnock grabs the board. Ross against Wright. Now here's Ross. Defense is right there. That one, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Coffee can't get it to go. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. Sweet little floater. 13 points in the game.
Walker does a good job, really solid job at filling out the defense. Takes a lot of pride in keeping them off balance with the float.
So it's the Bucks now. Outside, Walker tries the spin move. Sinks the triple. Walker's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
Boy, the competitive spirit and the assertiveness of Walker has never been lacking. He's got a lot of confidence in shooting the ball, even from way downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bucks passing it around.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Such a wide open look. Shumpert's got his second bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Harris. No good. Shumpert with some nice D. And here's Louisville, trailing by 2. Tries again. And Bielitsa lays it up and in. Bielitsa's got 9.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Walker. The layup off target. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks stand.
Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Stop, let's play out of motion. In front of them, let's play at our pace. Let's go. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Looking to play at their tempo. Mike Budenholzer really wants them to assert themselves, trying to dominate this next stretch.
Yeah, I mean, his energy is up there, hoping his team's energy is just as high. They may push every chance they get.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 spot.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Chris Middleton at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Kemba Walker. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Concho. Here is Harden. Launches it. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Brown is checked in for Louisville.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Harden, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. A Holiday out of bounds. Louisville takes possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
And so it's Louisville with it. Here's Harden. That's short off the rim. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Holiday's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20% over Holiday. And again, it's Louisville converting.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Moves back up. That's tipped. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Unloads from 13. Louisville getting another chance here. Cassell. No good with the layup. Cuts off the pass. Harden left side. Shoots over DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet, too.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Louisville.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Jenkins, he's checked in for Cassell.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Harden can't hit. The Bucks trail. Here's DiVincenzo. And he dunks it down.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
And here's Louisville. Here's Harden. Louisville, no good that time either.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Basket good.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Harden. Another miss by Harden.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Loads it up for Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Offensive rebound. Brown. And nothing has fallen for him right now. Bucks leading by 4. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's Holiday. A 3-ball. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Holiday. Middleton's got 7 points for the quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
All right. look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
He's checked in for James Harden. Louisville trails by 7. Here's Jenkins. Here's Portis. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Bucks.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Louisville making a change here. Harden's checked in.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
It goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from James Harden. Giannis outside. The Bucks working the ball around.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
From deep, Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
He drops the first one. That makes it a 7-point lead.
During this 2019 and 2020 MVP season, Giannis Antetokounmpo led the Bucks to back-to-back 1 seeds in the East. The Greek Freaks defense helping Milwaukee to #1 defensive ratings each of those years, too.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Louisville. And Harden launches it from deep. Louisville, no good that time either.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock, and good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Antetokounmpo's got 47 points. Louisville trails by 11. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Wara checked in, and it's Ross in for Chris Middleton.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach. Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Antetokounmpo against Portis. Antetokounmpo with the ball.